God is great in the house, cards in my car with our posada. Crossover paranormal. Cards in my car. Thanks for popping in today. We're gonna have another fun-filled day. As soon as my computers cooperate. Not too bad today. Only about 2 minutes late. Eat a couple fishies here while we're waiting for all the systems to load up. What's that? 203, so 208. We will stop the early birds and get into our regularly scheduled program today. I hope everyone is having a great day. Yes, TGIF. Man, I've had a busy week. Non-stop. It's funny how once you retire, you have so many things to do, you can't figure out what to do with the whole day. Before you know it, the day's over. That's the crazy thing about it. Get our title in a second here as I do a refresh. Snag a couple more Swedish fish here. The best snack when you need a sugar burst, Swedish fish minis. I don't think I've ever seen the bigger ones around. The minis are the best size for me. I'm having a great day so far. Got a lot of things accomplished. Got some more things done. We will see what tomorrow brings. Oh, sneak peek. 2 more minutes till we end early birds, and by then I should have everything all set up here. Looks like we got six viewers, 5 thumbs up. You guys are getting better at that. Give me the thumbs up as quick as you get in the stream. Appreciate that very, very much. Always a good day when you get stuff done. Exactly. So what do we got here? About 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go before our 208. I think I got a chance for at least 2 more goldfish. I'm gonna squeeze in a sip of water with it. Might have to hold off on those other 2. Looks like my time is almost here. There we go. And the 5-minute early bird entries. So let's get into our content at hand for today. Again, if we get 10 thumbs up, we'll open up not only the Fairfield, not only the 2024 hanger pack, which this is my last one for my hanger bag. But we will get into our commercial break. New 2024 Patreon Rookie Class tiers, which will include rookie cards, rated rookies, gold cups, rising stars, prospects, minor leaguers, etc., etc. Triple tiers will contain one newer rookie card from the 2000 era. Alright. Probably 2020 era. How's that sound? We'll go 2020. Because that's what I really mean. Because that's when I've got a lot of rookies for that time frame. But you will get a mix of other rookies at the same time also. Still trying to figure out. I think it's got to be in the other room. But I will figure out where I put my rookie box. But I've got enough rookies to take care of everything. The triple tiers will contain one newer rookie card type. The triple threes, tier 1, 4 cards. Triple fives, tier 2, 6 cards. Triple sevens, tier 3, 8 cards. Triple nines, tier 4, 10 cards. Quad tiers will contain one Hall of Fame rookie card type at least. Alright. The quad 1s, tier 5, 12 cards. The quad 2s, tier 6, 25 cards. And the quad 3s, tier 7, 40 cards. So that is our advertisement. We'll set that off to the side. Now we're going to get ready to do a quick flipsies here. So I didn't let too much of the cat out of the bag. Today is the 8th, the end of the week. We will do a stream on Tuesday afternoon. And then I probably won't be here. Matter of fact, I know I won't be here 13th, 14th, 15th. So I'll only be streaming the one day next week. That'll be Tuesday. Okay? So other than that, we're going out of town for just a couple days, me and the wife. Going to go to a missions conference south of us, about an hour drive south. But we won't be coming home. We'll be spending 2 nights in a hotel. So other than that, we're going to get into God is Great. Was the first one in the live chat. God is Great with a 2+. Okay, followed by Cards in My Car with our Posada with a 2+. Alright, still have 5. Crossover Paranormal Society with a 2+. Cards in My Car, Cards in My Car. Boom. You do a refresh here, so it looks like we only have 3 people. Did I miss anybody? God is Great. Crossover Paranormal. Cards in My Car. I think that's it. But we did have people come in and at least give the thumbs up. We've got 6 entries. That'll put us at 231 so far. Matty Ice Cards just made it in while we were still going through the process before we announce our trivia for today. Alright. So I got you in, Matty Ice. You made it in even though you're just after. So that gives us 4, 8, 233 entries. Alright. Matty Ice Cards, hello. Matty Ice Cards, hello, Don. Appreciate everybody being here. Gonna go into our trivia next. So, again, if you're in, oh wait, I gotta give my proxies, Bernie and Big Ray. Bernie gets a 2+, still burning the midnight oil, and Big Ray is still recovering from his cancer surgery and treatments. So here's who we got so far in the early birds. Bernie H, Big Ray, Cards in My Car with our Posada, Cops, God is Great, and Matty Ice Cards. Okay? speak now or forever hold your peace. I'm going to go ahead and do a refresh real quick, just so I'm where I'm at. We will leave this up here. We will be having, let me see what our first trivia is bringing for us today. Bring my trivia board right up front and center. Okay, let me see what this is. All right, this first one is going to be worth 5 points. 5 points for the giveaway for the first person that guesses this one correctly. Again, I'll read through the trivia twice. After the second time, I'll put it in the chat. Start your guessing. Okay, so our baseball birthdays for today, Friday, March the 8th. Oh, we will be having more than one trivia. I haven't decided if we're going to do just the weekend or if we might do Monday too. But we'll see. I'll probably wait on Monday, yeah, because I'm only going to stream one time next week. That should give me 2 trivias for Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so the baseball birthdays for Friday, March the 8th are Jim Rice, Dick Allen, Jim Bouton, and Carl Furillo. All right, and our first trivia for the day is baseball by the numbers. It says, name the last player to have 50 or more doubles in back-to-back seasons. Is it A, Miguel Cabrera? Is it B, Manny Machado? Is it C, Matt Holliday? Or is it D, Craig Biggio? It is entitled Baseball by the Numbers. Name the last player to have 50 or more doubles in back-to-back seasons. Is it A, Miguel Cabrera, or Miggy? Manny Machado is B. C is Matt Holliday. And D is Craig Biggio. Go ahead and start your guessing now. First one to get it right, I'll call the trivia, and then we will say who the winner was. Getting a little sweet fix here. Let's see. We'll give it no more than 2 minutes to find the answer for this one. So at 2:18, I'll call it and say if somebody answered correctly. All right, we can end it right now. Semi-truck 75, got it. Thanks, Matt Semi-Truck. You got that one right. Let me go ahead and read the answer. Then we will get into our last trivia for the day. It says baseball by the numbers. Name the last player to have 50 or more doubles in back-to-back seasons. It was D, Craig Biggio. And I'll read off the stats here. The answer for the trivia is D. The Astros second baseman from Smithtown, New York, notched 51 doubles in 1998 and 56 in 1999. He reached 668 doubles, good for 6th place all time, and 3,060 hits over his Hall of Fame career. Craig Biggio is our answers. Congratulations there, Matt Semi-Truck. 75. Appreciate you participating. Alright, don't forget, by the way, this Sunday is Daylight Savings Time. Begins at 2 a.m. You're going to spring ahead. So at 2 a.m. it's going to become 3 a.m. So if those that work graveyard shift, I guess they get paid for 8 hours, but only have to work 7. I don't know. I never really paid attention to how that worked when I was working. But I did work graveyard shift when I first started with the post office. So, I say I had a good guess. There we go. All right. It's always a good guess when you're right. All right. So, it is entitled, Who Am I? And again, it's daylight savings times begin at 2 a.m. U.S. and Canada. And Ramadan begins at sundown. Okay? So, let's get ready to rock and roll for this. And this one, I believe, is one answer. Yep. So this one will be worth another 5 points in the giveaway at the end of March. Who am I? Oh, let me let me do that. Okay, I'll just get it ready. Okay, so again, our Saturday birthdays for tomorrow are Archie Vaughn, Jackie Jensen, Bert Campaneris, and Aaron Boone. Then our Sunday birthdays for Sunday, March the 10th are Mike Tunlin, Steve Howe, Wayne Twitchell, and John Cangliosi. Alright, but our trivia for 5 entries into the March giveaway, whoever's the first to get the correct answer will get 5 entries. Okay? I'm just 23 and I have 125 homers already. I would have hit more earlier, but there was that short season in 2020. I walked more than I struck out. And who does that these days? I even walked 145 times in 2021. I've led the league in walks, on base percentage twice, and slugging, but never in strikeouts. Am I A. Fernando Tatis Jr., B. Shohei Ohtani, C. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or D. Juan Soto? I'm going to read it through a second time, and then you'll have whoever guesses the correct answer first. Who am I? I'm just 23 and I have 125 homers already. I would have hit more earlier, but there was that short season in 2020. I walk more than I strike out. And who does that these days? I even walked 145 times in 2021. I've led the league in walks, on base percentage twice, and slugging, but never in strikeouts. Am I A. Fernando Tatis Jr., am I B. Shohei Ohtani, or C. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or D. Juan Soto? Let me read through the second time, then I'll hit the enter button and let you guess away. Who am I? I'm just 23. I have 124 homers already. I would have more earlier. But there was that short season in 2020. I walk more than I strike out. And who does that these days? I even walked 145 times in 2021. I've led the league in walks, on base percentage twice, and slugging, but never in strikeouts. Am I A. Fernando Tatis Jr., B. Shohei Ohtani, C. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., or D. Juan Soto? Start your guessing now. Gotta verify who is the correct answer. Alright, see, I did it at 2:23, well, 2:25, we'll call it a day and finish up our trivia. Okay. I'm going to take this off so I can put this off underneath my ease here on my split tier level here. Alright, Matty Ice cards, the only one that gave a guess. Come on. There's 7 people here. At least 4 people give it A, B, C, or D. The Swedish fish make me thirsty. Alright. Matty Ice cards got it with D. My guess is B. Matty Ice cards said C. Matty Ice, I need you to delete your first guess. I need you to delete your first guess. If you can. Otherwise, somebody could put A, enter, B, enter, C, enter, D, enter. There we go. Thank you very much, Matty Ice. Matty Ice cards got the second trivia. Congratulations there, Matty. Let me read through the answer here. Gave you your points. I'm going to set this off to the side. Give you one clue as who we're going to do today. You can see him in this picture here for those that know what he looks like. This is my newly started binder for the Hall of Famer we're going to do today. It's in the title. Should give it away. Alright, so who am I? I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it was Juan Soto. Let me go through the stats on the back here. D. Juan Soto, the runner-up to Bryce Harper for the 2021 Most Valuable Player. Then Nationals right fielder Soto also has a World Series under his belt. He hit 3 homers, knocked in 7 runs, and was on base 14 times in the Nationals' 7-game victory over Houston in 2019. Was D. Juan Soto. Thanks, Matty Ice, for getting that one correct. And now we're going to get into our content at hand. I'm thinking we'll probably do older to newer. So if we get to the 10 thumbs up before, we will add in our other product, which will be, this will be the oldest, then it'll be the one we're going to do, and then we'll do this last. I'm going to set these off to the side here so you can see them right over here on my eBay studio here. By the way, I did have to cancel my whatnot. I'm hoping I can do it on the 16th. If not, I'll probably cancel it and start my whatnot auctions in April. It's most likely probably what I'll do, because I don't know between now and Tuesday if I'll have a chance to get my inventory in, because I think I'll be getting back too late on Friday to get my inventory put into whatnot to do it. So that's where we stand with my whatnot live auctions I'm going to do. If you haven't already, you can go to whatnot. For those that have been to whatnot, that's a real good place to buy stuff. I've found plenty of things either on eBay or whatnot to fill in the gaps for some of my missing cards and some of my collections and stuff like that. I'm always working on a new project. So without further ado, I'm going to scoot this over just a hair here. We're going to bring out Babe Ruth, or what Babe Ruth? Willie Mays. Willie Mays is our Hall of Famer for today. Okay? This was when he was in the military. Did a stint in the military. It wasn't very long, but he did spend some time there. So I kind of stole this. I'm going to put a label on the side here that says Willie Mays. And this will be in, I got to set up a separate section for my my Hall of Fame and personal collections for individual baseball players. Let's put it that way. I've got a project of thinning down my boxes with my bigger collections of cards for different Hall of Famers. And so that's what we'll be doing in the days and months and years to come. Fine-tuning my Hall of Fame collection. So without further ado, it won't take us long to go through the cards here when we do get done, but the biography will take us a little bit of time, in case you're wondering. Without further ado, as soon as things get popped up on the screen here, we will get going. Alright, so let's go on with our biography today. Willie Mays. Willie Howard Mays Jr., born May 6, 1931, nicknamed the Say Hey Kid, is an American former center fielder in Major League Baseball. Regarded as one of the greatest players ever, Mays ranks second behind only Babe Ruth on most all-time lists, including those of the Sporting News and ESPN. Mays played in the National League between 1951 and 1973 for the New York/San Francisco Giants and the New York Mets. Born in Westfield, Alabama, Mays was an all-around athlete. He joined the Birmingham Black Barons of the Negro American League in 1948, playing with them until the Giants signed him upon his graduation from high school in 1950. He proceeded to win the Rookie of the Year award in 1951 after hitting 20 home runs to help the Giants win their first pennant in 14 years. In 1954, he won the National League MVP award, leading the Giants to their last World Series title before their move to the West Coast. His over-the-shoulder catch of a Vic Wertz fly ball in Game 1 of the 1954 World Series is one of the most famous baseball plays of all time. After the Giants moved to San Francisco, Mays went on to win another MVP award in 1965 and also led the Giants to the 1962 World Series, this time losing to the New York Yankees. He ended his career with a return to New York after a mid-season trade to the New York Mets in 1972, retiring after the team's trip to the 1973 World Series. He served as coach for the Mets for the rest of the decade and later rejoined the Giants as a special assistant to the president and general manager. A 24-time All-Star, tying him for the second most in history, became a perennial MVP candidate. Finishing in the top 6 in the voting in 11 of the next 12 seasons, twice as a runner-up in 1958 and 62. Led the National League in home runs 4 times and slugging percentage 5 times, while batting over 300 and posting 100 runs batted in 10 times each. Mays was also the forefront of the resurgent speed as offensive weapon in the 1950s, leading the league in stolen bases 4 times, triples 3 times, and runs twice. With his 179 steals during the decade topping the major leagues, he was the first National League player to hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases in the same season. The first player in history to reach both 300 home runs and 300 stolen bases, and the second player and the first right-handed hitter to hit 600 home runs. Mays also set standards for defensive brilliance, winning 12 consecutive, I got an itch, Gold Glove Awards. After their creation in 1957, still a record for outfielders, he led the National League center fielders in double plays 5 times and assists 3 times. A classic example of a 5-tool player. Mays finished his career with a batting average of .302 at the time of his retirement. He held the National League record for career runs scored, 2,062, and ranked second in league history behind Stan Musial in games played with 2,992. Third in home runs with 660, at-bats 10,881, runs batted in 1,903, total bases with 6,066. Extra base hits 1,323 and walks 1,464. Fourth in hits 3,283 and fifth in slugging percentage. A 557. And eighth in doubles, 523. His 140 triples ranked fourth among players active after 1945. He holds the major league record for games as a center fielder. 2,829 putouts as an outfielder. 7,095 and extra inning home runs, 22. And ended his career behind only Ty Cobb in total games as an outfielder. 2,842 and ranking 7th in assists with 188, and third in doubles plays with 59 in center field. Mays was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1979 in his first year of eligibility and was named to the Major League Baseball All-Century team in 1999. President Barack Obama presented him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015. As far as his early life, get a sip of water real quick here. Wake up. I should have had some coffee in here instead. Probably would have kept me awake. I might have to reach in here and get some sugar. Any of you guys got any good plans this upcoming weekend? Especially for Daylight Savings Time Sunday? What I usually do to not throw me off and wake up and have to change the clock and say, oh no, now I'm going to be late for church. Once dinner time sets in, we eat dinner. I go around and change all the clocks that I have to. Of course, you know, our cell phones do it automatically. Any electronic thing or device that's hooked up to the internet updates. But I have to, it's kind of easy when we do turn the clocks back. I just stop my grandfather clock, wait an hour, and then start it back up again. It's easy when you have to just go ahead because you can't wind your clock backwards. It ruins the mechanisms. So I can do it at 15-minute intervals, let the chimes go, 45, and then hour, and then we're good to go. And then I go around, I reset the time on the microwave, the coffee maker, our digital clock in our bedroom, things like that. But that's what I kind of do there. So now that the commercial break's done for daylight savings time, on to his early life. Willie Howard Mays Jr. was born May 6th. They already said that once. Why they repeat it again? 1931 in Westfield, Alabama, a primary black company town and near Fairfield. His father, Cat Mays, was a talented baseball player with the black team in the local iron plant. Annie Satterwhite, his mother, was a gifted high school basketball and track star. To his family and close friends, and later to his teammates, Mays was affectionately referred to as Buck. His parents never married and separated when Mays was 3. His father raised him and 2 aunts, Sarah and Ernestine. Sarah brought young Willie to an African Methodist Episcopal church every Sunday. Cat Mays worked as a railway porter and later at the steel mill in Westfield. Cat exposed Willie to baseball at an early age, playing catch with him at 5 and allowing him to sit on the bench with his Birmingham Industrial League team at 10. His favorite baseball player growing up was Joe DiMaggio. Other favorites were Ted Williams and Stan Musial. Mays played several sports, Fairfield Industrial High School, on the basketball team, and he led players at all-black high schools in Jefferson County in scoring. Mays played quarterback, fullback, and punter for the football team. Though he turned 18 in 1949, Mays did not graduate from Fairfield until 1950, which journalist Alan Barra calls a minor mystery in Willie's life. As far as his professional career, he played in the Negro and minor leagues. Mays' professional baseball career began in 1948. When he played briefly during the summer with the Chattanooga Choo-Choos, a Negro minor league team. Later that year, Mays joined the Birmingham Black Barons and the Negro American League, where he was known as Buck. The Black Barons were managed by Piper Davis, a teammate of Mays, father of the industrial team, when Fairfield Industrial principal E.T. Oliver threatened to suspend Mays for playing professional ball. Davis and Mays' father worked out an agreement. Mays would only play home games for the Black Barons. In return, he could still play high school football. Mays helped Birmingham advance to the 1948 Negro World Series, which they lost 4-1 to the Homestead Grays. He hit .262 for the season, and stood out because of his excellent fielding and base running. Several major teams were interested in signing Mays, but they had to wait until he graduated from high school to offer him a contract. The Boston Braves and the Brooklyn Dodgers both scouted him, but the New York Giants scouted Eddie Montague and was one who signed him to a $4,000 contract. Mays spent the rest of 1950 with the Class B Trenton Giants and the Interstate League, batting .353, promoted to the AAA Minneapolis Millers of the American Association in 1951, and he batted .477 in 35 games. So as far as New York and the New York and San Francisco Giants in 1951 through 52 and 1954 to 72, his National League Rookie of the Year in 1951. Playing excellent defense, Mays was called up by the Giants on May 24th, 1951. Initially, Mays was reluctant to accept the promotion because he did not believe he was ready to face major league pitchers. Stunned, Giants manager Leo DeRocher called Mays directly and said, "Quit costing the ball club money with long-distance phone calls and join the team." It was also around the time that Mays was given his famous moniker, the Say Hey Kid. The Giants met the New York Yankees and May's boyhood favorite DiMaggio in the 1951 World Series, which the Giants lost in 6 games. In the series, 4-2. In Game 5, he hit a consequential fly ball, which DiMaggio and Yankee Mickey Mantle pursued, as DiMaggio called off Mantle younger. Yankees got his cleat stuck in an open drain pipe, suffering a knee injury that would affect him the rest of his career. Then he went into the U.S. Army in 1952 and 1953. Soon after the 1951 season ended, Mays learned the United States Army had drafted him to serve in the Korean War. Before he left to join the Army, Mays played the first few weeks of the 1952 season with the Giants. He batted .236 with 4 home runs in 1934. Sorry. Wait, no. After his induction into the Army on May 29th, Mays reported to Fort Eustis in Virginia, where he spent much of his time playing on military baseball teams with other major leaguers. It was at Fort Eustis that Mays learned the basket catch from fellow Fort Eustis outfielder Al Fortunato. Mays missed about 266 games because of his military service. Discharged on March 1st, 1954, he reported to the Giants spring training camp the following day. Then, as far as his World Series champion and National League MVP in 1954 and 1955, Mays began the 1954 season on opening day with a home run over 415 feet against Carl Erskine after he batted .250 in his first 20 games. DeRocher moved him from 3rd to 5th in the batting order again, encouraged him to stop attempting to pull the ball and try to get hits to right field. Mays changed his batting stance and stood straighter at the plate. Keeping his feet closer together, he credited these adjustments with improving his batting average to 450 with 25 RBIs in his next 20 games. On June 25th, he hit an inside-the-park home run in a 6-2 victory over the Chicago Cubs. Mays was selected for the National League All-Star team, and he would be part of 24 straight National League All-Star teams over 20 seasons. Mays became the first player in history to hit 30 home runs before the All-Star game. He hit 36 home runs through July 28th. Around that time, DeRocher asked him to stop trying to hit them. Mays became the first player in history to hit 30 home runs before the All-Star game, and he had 36 home runs through July 28th. Around that time, DeRocher asked him to stop trying to hit them, explained the team wanted him to reach base more often. Mays hit only 5 home runs after July 28th, but upped his batting average from .326 to .345 to win the team's first batting title since Bill Terry's in 1930. Hitting 41 home runs, Mays won the National League Most Valuable Player Award and hit the belt, the Hickok belt. Alright, then as far as being a new manager in 1856 and 7, in 1956, Mays struggled at first to get along with new manager Bill Rigney, who publicly criticized him. The center fielder grew particularly annoyed Rigby and fined him $100 for not running to the base on a pop fly that was caught by the catcher. He hit 36 homers and stole a career 40 bases, becoming the only the second player to join the 30-30 club. Though his RBIs 84 and batting average 296 were the lowest for nearly a decade. Barra observed that Willie Mays was still the best all-around player in the National League. Dwindling attendance and the desire for a new ballpark prompted the Giants to move to San Francisco following the 1957 season. In the final Giants home game of the Polo Ground on September 26, 1957. Fans gave Mays a standing ovation in the middle of the final at-bat. Right? Then, of course, they're moved to San Francisco. Oh, man. This is like getting mesmerizing today. All right. After spending their first 2 years in San Francisco at Seal Stadium, the Giants moved into their new Candlestick Park in 1960. Initially, the stadium was expected to be conducive to home runs, but unpredictable winds affected Mays' power, and he hit only 12 at home in 1960. He found the stadium tricky to field, but figured out how to play it as the season progressed. When a fly ball was hit, he would count to 5 before giving pursuit, enabling him to judge the wind's effect. He hit 2 home runs on June 24th. And stole home in a 5-3 victory over the Cincinnati Reds. Alvin Dark was hired to manage the Giants before the start of the 1961 season, and the improving Giants finished in third place. Mays had one of his best games on April 30th, 1961, hitting 4 home runs and driving in 8 runs per game. Very interesting. Then, as far as the pennant race in 1962, though he had continued to play at a high level since coming to San Francisco, Mays endured booing from the San Francisco fans during his first 4 seasons in California. Barra speculates that may have been because San Francisco fans were comparing Mays unfavorably with Joe DiMaggio, and the most famous center fielder ever to come to San Francisco. Hal Wood mentioned that DiMaggio theory as well as 2 other explanations. The fans had heard so many wonderful things about Mays' play in New York that they expected him to be a better player than he actually was. And 2, Mays tended to keep to himself. Mays said in 1959 that he did not mind the booing, but he admits Game 1 of the World Series, a 6-2 loss to New York, and Mays recorded 3 hits, would bat merely .250 in the series overall. The series went all the way to Game 7, which the Yankees led 1-0 in the bottom of the 9th. As far as his record-setting contract in 1963 and 64, before the 1963 season, Mays signed a contract worth a record-setting $105,000 per season, which would be an equivalent to $1 million in 2022. On July 2nd, when Spahn and Juan Marichal each threw 15 scoreless innings, Mays hit a 16th home run off spin, giving the Giants a 1-0 victory. He considered the home run and then stealing 8 bases, his fewest since 1954. Hey, Jay's Mix is in the house. How you doing there, Jay? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, brother. Normally the third batter in the lineup, Mays was moved to fourth in 1964 before returning to third base in subsequent years. On May 21st, Dark named Mays the Giants' captain, making Mays the first African-American captain of an MLB team. You deserve it, Dark told Mays. You should have had it long before this. Against the Phillies on September 4th, Mays made what Hirsch called one of the most acrobatic catches of his career. Ruben Armano Sr. hit a ball to the scoreboard at Philadelphia's Connie Mack Stadium. Mays, who had been playing closer to home plate than normal, ran at top speed after the ball. He caught it in midair and had to kick his legs forward to keep his head from hitting the ballpark's fence. But he held on to the ball while he batted under 300 for the first time since 1956. He led the National League with 47 home runs and ranked second with 121 runs scored and 111 runs batted in. His second National League MVP in 1965 and 66, a torn shoulder muscle sustained in 1965 game against the Atlanta Braves, impaired Mays' ability to throw. He kept the injury a secret from opposing players, making 2 or 3 practice throws before games to discourage them from running on him. On August the 22nd, Mays acted as a peacemaker during a 14-minute brawl between the Giants and the Dodgers. Mays won his 4th and final National League Player of the Month award in August 1965 with a .363 average, 17 home runs, and 29 RBIs. He was the Player of the Decade from 1967 through 1970. Mays had 13 home runs and 44 RBIs through his first 77 games of 1967, but then went into a slump. Should have had some caffeine, that's for sure. The Sporting News named Mays the 1960s Player of the Decade in January 1970. In an April game, Mays collided with Bobby Bonds while reaching his glove over the wall, but made a catch to rob Bobby Tolan of a home run. Mays picked up his 3,000th hit against the Montreal Expos on July 18th. I don't feel excitement about this now, he told reporters afterwards. The main thing I wanted to do was help Gaylord Perry win a game. In 139 games, Mays batted .291 with 94 runs scored and 28 home runs and 83 RBIs. He scheduled later years with the Giants in 1971 and 1972. Though center field remained as primary position in 1971, Mays played 48 games at first base. He got off to a fast start in 1971, the year he turned 40. Against the Mets on May 31st, he hit a game-tying 8th-inning home run, saving multiple runs. The Giants won the National League West in 1971, returning Mays to the playoffs for the first time since 1962. Mays got off to a tortuous start in the 1972 season, batting .814 through his first 19 games. Before the season began, he had asked Stoneham for a 10-year contract. And Mays quibbled with the manager, Charlie Fox, leaving the stadium before the start of the doubleheader on April 30th without telling him. On August 17, 1973, Mays hit his final 660th home run against the Reds, Don Gullett. Having considered retirement all year, Mays finally told the Mets officially on September 9, 1973, would be his last season. He made the announcement to the public on September 20th. "I thought I'd be crying by now," he told reporters and Mets executives at a press conference that day. "But I see so many people here who are my friends. I can't. Baseball and me, we had what you might call a love affair." 5 days later, the Mets honored him on Willie Mays Night, proclaimed by the New York City mayor. Mays' last hit came later in the same game, an RBI single against Raleigh Fingers that snapped a 7-7 tie in the 12th inning of a 10-7 victory. His final at-bat came in Game 3, where he pitched. As far as his All-Star games, Mays' 24 appearances on All-Star Game roster are tied with Musial for second all-time, behind only Hank Aaron's 25. He strove for All-Star glory, according to Hirsch, taking the game seriously in his desire to support the national teammates. The first All-Star Game of 1959, Mays hit a grand slam. Mays scored the winning run in the bottom of the 10th inning of the first All-Star Game of 1961. Okay, and with a lead-off home run against Milt Pappas in the 1964 and 5 All-Star Game. Mays set a record for most hits in his All-Star Game with 21. Mays led off the 1968 All-Star Game with a single, moved to second on an error, advanced to third base on a wild pitch, and scored the only run of the game when McCovey where did McCovey go? Sorry. Apologize, guys. Thought I had plenty of sleep last night. Mays scored the winning run in the bottom of the 10th inning in the first All-Star Game of 1961 on a Clemente single in a 5-4 win for the National League. At Cleveland Stadium in the 1963 All-Star Game, he made the finest catch, snagging his foot under a wire fence in center field as he grasped a long fly ball hit by Joe Pepitone that might have given the American League the lead. The National League won 5-3, and Mays was named the All-Star Game MVP. As far as barnstorming, during the first part of his career, Mays often participated in barnstorming tours after his regular season with the Giants ended. Teams of star players would travel from city to city playing exhibition games for local fans. Following the rookie year, Mays went on a barnstorming tour with an all-star team assembled by Campanella, playing in the Negro League stadiums around the southern United States from 1955. Then, as far as his player profile, the batting stance Mays employed showed the influence of one of his childhood favorites, Joe DiMaggio. Like his hero, Mays would stand with his legs spread apart, placing the same amount of weight on both while holding the bat high. His right thumb would stick out in the air as he waited for pitches, but he wrapped it around a bat and swung. Mays believed this late motion added power when he swung. Brent Trickey suggested it would be proven that Mays swings with more power and bat speed, pitch for pitch, than any other player. His focus extended to the antics, or lack thereof, at the plate. Mays did not rub dirt on his hands or stroll around the batter's box like some hitters did. Naturally more of a pull hitter, Mays adjusted his style in 1954 to hit more to right and center field. In a quest for a higher batting average at his manager's request, but the change was not permanent. When the Giants moved to Candlestick Park, Mays found that pulling the ball worked better at home, but hitting right to center worked better on the road. He tried to adjust in his style depending on where he was playing. Defensively, Mays was one of the best outfielders of all time, as evidenced by his record 12 Gold Gloves as an outfielder. His signature play was his basket catch, the technique that displayed Mays' stylistic flash as opposed to the pure raw skill that was on display when he made the catch in the 1954 World Series. Holding his glove around his belly, he would keep his palm turned up, enabling the ball to tail right into his glove. Sports writers have argued about whether technique that made him a better fielder or just made him more exciting to watch, but the basket catch did not prevent Mays from setting a record with 7,095 putouts. Mays' flashy style of play stemmed partly from the days in the Negro Leagues. "We were all entertainers," he said, "and my job was to give the fans something to talk about each day." Sometimes he would deliberately slip to the ground for catches to make them look tougher than they really were. He wore his cap one size larger than necessary so that it would fly off when he was running the bases or making fielding plays. Though he was a powerful hitter, he had a knack for stealing bases. He ran the bases daringly, becoming the only modern player to score from first base on a single to left field, and another time scoring from first base on a McCovey bunt without an error. So there you have it. far as his closing with his personal life, Mays became the third husband of Marguerite Wendell Chapman, 1926 to 2010. In 1956, the couple adopted a 5-day-old baby named Michael in 1959. They separated in 1962 and divorced in 1963, with Marguerite taking Michael for the majority of the time. 8 years later, Mays married May Louise Allen, a child welfare worker in San Francisco. Will Chamberlain had given Mays her number in 1961, and they dated off and on the next several years. In 1997, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, and Mays cared for her devotedly until her death on April 19, 2013. In the 70s, Mays was a good friend with Greg De Palma, Kapurajime of the Gambino crime family, and often played golf with him. Mays is the godfather of Barry Bonds, whose father, Bobby Bonds, was a friend of his when they were Giants teammates. Glaucoma forced Mays to stop driving a car and playing golf after 2005. In 2018, blind sports writer Ed Lucas wrote that Mays had told him a few years ago that he had actually gone blind. However, James S. Hirsch wrote in the New York Times in 2021, on the occasion of his 90th birthday, that his vision was merely compromised by glaucoma, and that he was still able to watch games on television, albeit with difficulty. As of May 2020, Mays resides in Atherton, California, with his personal assistant and caretaker. So there you have it, Willie Mays, the Say Hey Kid. Again, he was a center fielder, born May 6, 1931, currently is 92 years old, in Westfield, Alabama. He batted right, threw right, his MLB debut May 25th, 1951 for the New York Giants. His last MLB appearance September 9th, 1973 for the New York Mets. His MLB statistics: his batting average .302, hits .3,283, home runs .660, runs batted in .1,903, stolen bases the teams he played for during his Hall of Fame career was the Birmingham Black Barons in 1948, the New York and San Francisco Giants 1951 to 52 and 54 to 72, the New York Mets in 72 to 73, and as a coach with the Mets 1974 to 1979. His career highlights and awards: 24 times All-Star 1954 to 73, World Series champion 1954, 2 times National League MVP 54 and 65, National League Rookie of the Year 1951, 12 times Gold Glove Award winner 57 through 68. He was a National League Rookie of the Year in 1951, 12-time Gold Glove Award winner 1957 to 68, Roberto Clemente Award 1971, the National League Batting Champion 1954, the National League Champion in 1954, 4-time National League Home Run Leader 1955, 62, 64, and 65, 4-time National League Stolen Base Leader 1956 through 59, hit 4 home runs in 1 game on April 30th, 1961, San Francisco Giants number 24 retired, New York Mets number 24 retired. San Francisco Giants Wall of Fame. Oh well, interesting factoid. Major League Baseball All-Century Team and the Major League Baseball All-Time Team. He was a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1979, with 94.7% of the vote on his first ballot. So there you go. I'm going to read his plaque real quick, and then we'll go through some of his cards we've got in here. Let me get switched over here real quick. There we go. Ken. Alright. Let me refresh the chat here on my streams. So I'll know where we left off here. Okay. Alex, Chase Mix. Alright, we've got 5 thumbs up still. Let's see, I think we still only have 5 thumbs up. How many people we got viewing? Okay. Let me read this while the chats are loading up. Willie Howard Mays Jr., the Say Hey Kid, New York National League, San Francisco National League, New York National League, the Mets, 51-73. One of baseball's most colorful and exciting stars, excelled in all phases of the game. Third in homers, 660, runs, 2,062, and total bases, 6,066. Seventh in hits with 3,283 and RBIs, 1,903. First in putouts by outfielder. It says one of baseball's most colorful. First in putouts by outfielders, 7,095. First to top both 300 homers and 300 steals. Led the league in batting once, slugging 5 times, home runs and steals 4 seasons. Voted the National League MVP in 1954 and 1965. And played in 24 All-Star games, a record that will probably not be broken, maybe. That is phenomenal. 24 All-Star games. That's pretty interesting if you do say so yourself. Let's go into my little binder. I know it looks deceiving. It is just a small binder, but I hope to get many, many more Willie Mays cards in here. I know I have more in my collection, and there are some small sets that they do make. So let's get ready to go in here. Let me move this out of the way for a second here, just so it's not in the way there. Get this over here, the captioning closed. Okay, I think I'm gonna go right like this. Or no, wait, actually I should go over a little bit more so you guys can see the three pages on the show here. Okay, let me do this. Okay, I think we're ready there. So the way I've got it designed, and just because there's few here, you can see cards through the pages here. That's just for space for fill-in as we continue through, but and as I add more cards to my Willie Mays, you will see a lot of newer cards in here. The two oldest cards that I do have at Willie Mays is this one here and the all-time baseball great Willie Mays. Okay, we've got this one here. It's a can't remember if that's a Donruss or yes, this is a Donruss. Then we've got this is actually the new 2023 Top Stadium Club Willie Mays. We've got the Upper Deck Company, a little set that they've got going on here. These two, and then this one here. Okay, we've got this Willie Mays from a Ted Williams set. We've got these archive ones from can't remember what year this was for sure. I can't see it, but these are basically identical cards, except this one has the little stamp on it. I'm trying to remember. Whoa, good catch, Bomb Bell. Got a little Willie Mays tops embossed on that one. So that's what makes that unique. Then on this page we've got these five here. Another Ted Williams. This is a Diamond Legends. This is a Stadium Club gallery. Topps gallery. And then a Willie Mays here. This one is from the 1952 series, based on the 1952 series. I wish it was the 1952 card. That would be awesome. Don't know if I'll ever have a rookie of Willie Mays, but you never know. Down the road I might find one at a decent price to put in my Hall of Fame collection for rookies. But Willie Mays here, the throwback threads for 2005. This Willie Mays here, this is a Panini Contenders Willie Mays. The Sporting News National League All-Star with a stamp. I think they have one without and with, but I don't have the without. I have the one with. Then we got the Baseball Heroes mini set. I don't have all the ones that go in this one. I might have them in a set, but I don't know for sure if it's a full 54 card set or not. But nonetheless, I do have 5 of those. You got this Willie Mays here. You got an Archetype from that's a newer 2000. Can't make out the year though. Moments in Baseball, Willie Mays, lenticular type throwback card. Mays makes a super catch. And then this one is from a Burger's Best. Does look, I wish I did have that real card, that's for sure. Then we got some flashbacks in here. Got these flashbacks here. 1, 2, 3 years. Got the gold standard card. Willie Mays, 1972. The newer Top Stadium Club Triumvirates. I had 2, so I was able to put one in my binder here for now. So I can hopefully have one in my set if I can complete that set. I didn't do the one last year. Couldn't get it done yet. I'm still looking for some of the ones that I'm missing. And then another then and now here. So not a whole lot of cards in my Willie Mays binder yet, but I hope to get more in here when I sort the rest of my Hall of Famer cards and things of that nature. So that is our Willie Mays for fun for today. Set this in here for now. Alright. So now, without further ado, let me just see how many are we up to for likes. Oh, we're almost up there for double digits. We got 10 viewers. Can we get thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me? We'll see if we can pull that blaster out of the archives here. And then we'll have our bonus to do. Still only 9. Alright, well, we've got a little bit of time still, everybody. We do have a little bit of time to get in at Top Stadium Club Blaster Box, but we'll get ready. We're going to do the Fairfield first, and then if we don't have enough likes, we'll do the hanger pack. Get this on the right screen so I can see what I'm doing there. And I think we could do one more. Zoom in a fraction here in case the kids are watching. There we go. I think that'll work for now. So we will do the Fairfield Friday. Where would we be if we didn't do a Fairfield Friday? So we'll see what our pack is in this one. We'll give you an update here as soon as I open it up as to when this one was put together. Oh, come on. Wish I could permanently turn off the closed captioning. There we go. This one was made June of 23. I opened one today and got a relic card. There you go. That's cool, Maddie. Alright. We do have that empty. On the wrong screen, too. Let's put that there. Oh, we got a Topps Archives 2022. Stars in Classic Topps Design. Oh, my word. I don't think we've gotten one of those in a while. Thanks, Jason, for our Fairfield. I think I've got a few more episodes, or a few more weeks on the Fairfield box. So, let's continue on. Oh, come on, every time? Really? Okay. We will do the archives last. Let's see what kind of goodies we can find in this one. These are newer cards, aren't they? 2023s. Yeah, this was packaged last year and it had the 2023 Topps Series 1, looks like. Kyle Freeland, Ryan McMahon, Eric Fett. There's a different one. That's 22s. Jeff Hoffman, Cincinnati. The Oscar Hernandez. Oh, here we go. Cincinnati Reds, Reggie Sanders. Remember, Sanders in the Hall of Fame? I don't think he is. No, I didn't think so. But Diamond Skills. Who else we got here now? Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Only Hall of Famer so far. Keith Mitchell with the Braves. Got a backwards card. Ron Darling with the Athletics. Scott Livingstone with the Tigers. Dave Henderson. I think Ricky, but not Dave. Yeah, not Dave Henderson. Roberto Alomar, All-Star Game. Hall of Famer. Andy Mata with the Astros. Brooke Jacoby with the Athletics. Todd Van Poppel, Diamond Skills with the Athletics. Jamie Moyer with the Rangers. There we go. Rondell White, Diamond Skills. Bill Schroeder with the Royals, I believe. No, Milwaukee Brewers. Close on the colors. Jose De Jesus with the Royals. Philadelphia Phillies, Ken Howell. Future star, Benji Gill, Carl Rhodes with the Astros. There we go. Pittsburgh Pirates, Mike Brown. Bring on the Pirates. Bring on the Pirates. Julio Franco with the Indians. Mariano Duncan with the Dodgers. Rick Aguilera with the Mets. Candy Maldonado. Got a Carlos Beltran. Your new Hall of Famer. Cool. Always nice getting the newer Hall of Famers because they aren't expected yet at the time. But Jason Dixon, Top Stadium Club back in the day. This one's a 1998 Stadium Club. This is a Jose Canseco with the Toronto Blue Jays. Darrell Hamilton with the Brewers. Travis Baptist with the Smokies. Blue Jays prospect. Baptist. That's got to go into my my Christian PC. Can't remember if I've had any Baptists yet. Have to start a page with Baptists. Alright, here we go. Everybody's favorite Fleer product, Will the Thrill Clark. Alright. Paul Konerko with the White Sox. Chuck Cusick with the Blue Jays. Charlie Lay with the Expos. Randy Tomlin with the Pirates. Kevin Moore with the Royals. Rock Raines. Tim Raines. Okay. Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer, isn't he? And say Raines. Tim. How they got his name listed on the back of it? Tim Rock Raines. I'll leave that there for now. Alright, Josh Hader, Gold Cup card for the Brewers. Chris Benson. Minor League. Rock is a nickname. I thought so. I thought as Rock Raines, Tim Raines, still the same person, right? That's his nickname, Rock Raines. Just like some of the other players that put it on their card that way. Angel Castro and Arnold Leon, rookie card. Then we've got a Jason Schmidt with the Dodgers. We've got a Roberto Alomar sliding in there. Oh no, it says it's a Roberto Alomar card. That's another Hall of Famer. Yeah. Let's put it here. Right where I got it, I guess. Kevin Mitchell with the Mets. We've got a Kurt Suzuki with the Angels. It says Ring of Honor. Who is this? Oh, David Eckstein, Ring of Honor. Then we've got a Richie Schaefer rookie card, Bowman with Tampa Bay. Akinori Atsuka for the Texas Rangers. And last but not least is another Adrian Beltre. So we got two Beltres. New Beltres. Oh, that's Beltre, not Van. Beltran. Beltre. Oh, the other one was Beltran. Carlos Beltran. Beltray. It's Beltray, not Beltran. I read it wrong. So what did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hall of Famers. We got Adrian Beltre, Roberto Alomar, Brock Grains, Roberto Alomar. Oh, we had 2 Roberto Alomars and a Wade Boggs. Okay, these are our bases. Let's see who we get for our for our stadium club here. Or not at Topps Archives, I mean, for 2022. Can't remember. I think I probably opened up some of this stuff, but I don't know for sure. It's been so long. 2022 seems like forever ago. Okay. Go in and see what kind of, see if we can find something good out of this. It doesn't say it's a hobby pack. It's probably not. It's probably retail. That's okay. Juan Soto. There we go. Juan Soto. Ooh, we got a shiny card in here. That's pretty good. You don't see much of those usually. Usually it's a junk wax era. Juan Soto with the Nationals. Mike Zunino with Tampa Bay Rays. Marcus Semien with the Rangers. Roberto Clemente with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Duke Snider. Duke Snider's a Hall of Famer, isn't he? Yep, Duke Snider, Hall of Famer. There's our shiny card, Ryan Vivaldi, rookie card. There we go, Ryan Vivaldi, rookie card. Put that right there. We got up to 10 thumbs up. Okay, let me finish this and then we'll get our blaster box out. We'll do the blaster box next, and then we'll do the 24 hanger pack last. Adolis Garcia with the Rangers. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer. And Harmon Killebrew. Killing it in this pack with Killebrew, Harmon. Alright, so there we go. Not too bad for our Fairfield product there. Get let's see if I can reach in the archives down here and pull out our next blaster box. Then we'll do our hanger pack last. Set the hanger pack right over here, and we'll do that last. Okay, I think I'll be good on the rest of this stuff. So let's go into our Topps Stadium Club here. Oh, don't need the knife. Alright, the scissors, we need the knife. I'm just going to pre-cut this so it's ready too, so speed up the process on the end here. So we got that hanger pack tested, up and running. Let's go ahead and right, get that all ready to go. Go ahead and see what our master photo is in the blaster box. And the winner of our master photo today is, it's a Cardinal. It's a Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker. I don't know if I've got that one. 164. I might. Actually, here. I'm going to move that over here. That's going to go in my rookies. I don't have any Colorado Rockies that I hold cards out for. So I'll go in my rookie box, in case you're wondering how I do that. I find rookies in Fairfields. I find rookies in my card sorting, things of that nature. Let's put this in the archives over here for a repack box for my repack projects. So here we go. I'm going to put these over here. We're going to go through these one by one and add to the fun. I like that. One by one and add to the fun. Alright, so one pack at a time. We did get the 10 thumbs up. So let's see what goodies we can find in this blaster box. We've got an Ernie Banks base. Yep, Ernie Banks base. We got a Mike Yastrzemski with the Alaska Airlines off to the side there. Base. We've got the Brian Bello rookie card. Base. Got our first backwards card. Should be a color insert, and it's going to be the black Michael Harris II rookie card. Going to put the black over here. Then we've got, I don't think we got David Wright. Don't remember seeing that one with him holding the apple from the New York Mets. It's a base. Don't think I got that one yet. I think I got one card yesterday in the blaster. I think I'm down to 16 cards now to finish the set. Okay. What do we got here? We got Lou Gehrig with the Yankees. Ooh, we got a chrome. That's base. Cal Raleigh with the Seattle Mariners. Alright, we got a Top Stadium Club chrome. It's not. It's just a regular black one. Get that sleeved up in a second here. Virtuous of Velocity, Ronald Acuna Jr. and A1 Bay rookie card. Base. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get my sleeves. Let me get those in the eaves here. Virtuous of Velocity. Okay. And we gotta get our Oswaldo Peraza chrome. Okay. You guys get a chance, go check out Chasing Cardboard. I like his channel. He goes snooping around, shopping around, tries to buy people's collections that some just want to get out of the hobby, I'm getting close to watching all his episodes, his programs. I don't know. I just like the style and the way he does it. I know some people don't, some people do. Hey, it's a business. It's a show. It's entertainment. It's better than watching the politicians do what they're not doing. Alec Thomas, base. Ketel Marte with the Diamondbacks, base. Michael Garcia with Kansas City rookie card. Base. Got a color variation. First we've got is Bo Bichette with the Toronto Blue Jays. Base. And our color probably red. Oh, that was pretty good there. I got the right color first shot. Alright. Pack number 3. No, pack number 4. We got 4 packs left. Oh, there we go. We got a triumvirate. I like when we get the triumvirates. Drew Waters, rookie card for the Kansas City, is it? Yep, Kansas City. Drew Waters. Base. Jonathan India with the Cincinnati Reds. Base. Okay. We got Starling Marte. I like that sunset one. The base. Got a triumvirate. Let's leave this one up. Garrett Cole. And Ty Cobb base. Okay. We got the Garrett Cole triumvirate. Okay, I'm trying to remember if I've got that one or not. I like the triumvirate die cuts. They look sharp. Alright. Second half of the box. Did make it to 10 thumbs up. Charlie Blackmon with the Colorado Rockies. Base. Justin Verlander with the Mets. Base. Max Muncy with the Dodgers. Base. And Ke'Bryan Hayes with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Base. Our color variation is sepia for Corey Lee. Awesome there. I'll move the red over. Put the sepia right next to the black. Kind of a different version of the base. Okay. Pack number 6. Okay. We got Rhys Hoskins with the Phillies. Base. We got Randy Johnson. Base. We've got Javier Baez with the Tigers. Base. We've got Chief Fantasy. We're going to put that one. Guess I'll have to put it down here. And the Craig Biggio with the Astros. Base. Right. So actually I'll put it with the Virtuous Velocity. The Chief Fantasy. See how close I can get to finishing off the subsets in this these stadium clubs. Okay. We got David Villar rookie card with the Giants. Base. Got Keith Hernandez with the Mets. Base. We've got Tim Anderson with the White Sox. Base. And then we've got Nolan Arenado with the Cardinals. Base. And we've got Ke'Bryan Hayes red with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, last pack magic. Now we'll move on to our 24 36 pack, 36 card hanger pack. Oh, we got an insert. So we got the one triumvirate. Kodai Senga with the New York Mets. Base. George Brett. Base. No, that's the base. Tom Seaver with the Mets. Base. Then we got Aaron Judge going yard and Derek Jeter, Hall of Famer. He always looks so funny in that picture. It's just the way the shadow goes. It just throws me off all the time. Well, that's a base. So the going yard. Alright. Boom. So we got the master photo is Jordan Walker with the Cardinals. We got the going yard Judge, the Chief Fantasy Verlander, and the Virtuos of Velocity Ronald Acuna Jr. We got the Triumvirants Garrett Cole. We got the Ke'Bryan Hayes and Craig Biggio red variations. We got the Corey Lee sepia rookie card. And we got the black Michael Harris II. Right? So, not too bad. Not too bad. Tell you what, I'm going to set these over here. We'll put the chrome with the triumphant chrome. And for now, I'll just move these out of the way. The Fairfield cards. Well, actually, here, I'll put them right there for now, since they'll still be on the screen there. Alright, let's go in here. Empty pack, hanger pack. Let's see what we get for our 2023s. There we go. Put all the hits on the bottom. Alright, so let's see what we get for the 2024 Series 1 hanger pack. We got Jarren Duran with the Red Sox, Starling Marte with the Mets. Got our American League leaders, Kyle Tucker, Adolis Garcia, and a Julio Rodriguez. I think I've got one of these. If I got two, I can finally put one in my Julio. Okay. We got our Angels team card. Got the Adley Rutschman with the Orioles. We got the Brewers, Andrew Monasterio. Got the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. We got the Pirates rookie, Alika Williams. Got the Rangers, Nathaniel Lowe. Got the Angels rookie, Victor Medeiros. Got the Mets, Pete Alonso. Got the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. We've got the Randy Arozarena with the Rays, the Marlins rookie, Jacoby Amaya, the Orioles Gold Cup card, Venier Cano, the Twins, Willie Castro, the White Sox, Andrew Benintendi, the Phillies for Ranger Suarez, the Angels, Logan O'Hop, the Cubs, James Talion, the Athletics, Shea Langoliers, the Tigers, Tarek Skubal, the Brewers, Rowdy Tellez, the Giants, rookie card, Luis Matos, the Twins, Johan Duran, the Rangers, Dane Dunning, the Reds, team card, the Braves, Spencer Strider, the Marlins, Nick Fortes, the Blue Jays, Jordan Romano, the Brewers rookie, Abner Uribe. Then we've got the Angels, Griffin Canning. We got the Tampa Bay Rays, blue border color variation. We got the All Tops team, Jose Ramirez. Then I think we've got our two stars of the MLB, Mookie Betts and Corbin Carroll. So not too bad. Pretty nice there. Nothing earth-shattering in that pack. Getting hit with a big snowstorm. Oh my word. Supposed to get how many feet of snow? 5 to 6 feet of snow. How you gonna get out of your house if you got 6 foot of snow? I know you're probably not that tall. Most Japanese people probably ain't just over 5 foot. That's a lot of snow. I forget, where are you in Japan again there, Titus? My word, 5 to 6 feet of snow. That's gonna be one big wallop. But that was pretty fun here, guys. You guys have a good weekend. I'm going to get ready to do I'm going to log in everybody's entries here. Let me, here. Actually, let me get these sleeved up real quick. My stars of the MLB. Stars of the MLB. Oh wait, no, these go down here, so I'm going to leave them right where I had them. I don't know what I'm thinking. I forgot we had a stadium club up there. Let me get this one. Okay, actually, yeah, these can go here. I'll check the Julio later. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do it to remind me to check it. That's why I'll sleeve him up. This can go there. That's a color variation. That's the Julio. Don't mind me, I'm just getting this stuff ready so I don't forget later. Randy Rosarina is going to be a color variation. But not serialized, right? I don't think it was serialized, right? Nope. Okay. And the other stars of the MLB. Then we'll get into our 2-minute warning to finish up the stream here. That there. This here. Put that one up there. Put this one right here. Okay. Top Stadium Club. The Fairfield cards. Now I think we got everything there. Let's do the 2-minute warning. Oh, actually, getting pretty close. By the time I type it in, it might be, we finish about 4 o'clock. 2-hour stream. Just under 2-hour stream. Okay, let's start the 2-minute warning. All you have to do is say here, present, type something in the chat. We're good to go. Here, there, and everywhere under the snow. Here, there, and everywhere. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to make it real big? Do you want to build a snowman? Sorry, Titus. I should make light of it. That's a lot of snow, though, that you're going to get. Oh, my word. So we've got God is Great with a 2. Bernie with a 2. Big Ray with a 2. Who do we got here? Matty Ice Cards with a 2. Crossover Paranormal with a 2. Alright. As soon as it hits 4 o'clock, let me get it ready. And okay. Cards in My Car with R. Posada with a 2. Matt, aka Semi Truck, did you take off on us? We got 6 viewers, 10 thumbs up. Appreciate the double digits today. Hopefully you all have a great weekend. We will see you on Tuesday with our next Hall of Fame, which I'm pretty sure it's Mazeroski. Let me double check. Mazeroski will be up next on Tuesday. He'll be our next Baseball Hall of Fame biography. That'll be episode 203. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and great weekend. I'll try and see you guys around the channel if I have some spare time to see if anybody's live. So until then, and the 2-minute warning, Jay's Mix was in here last second here. Jay's Mix. Got you, Jay. Alright. Anybody else? Leave a comment, guys. It helps the algorithm. Yeah, go back after the stream ends. Leave a comment in there. I'll be sure and reply to that comment. I reply to all my comments for anybody that comments on any of my videos. I know when I first started YouTube, I wasn't doing that, and trust me, they're waiting for comments. You give them feedback, they'll be apt to come back to your channel and interact with you too. And don't just say, hi, I was here, whatever. Leave a heartfelt content on what you liked about the video. They'll tie that within the analytics with what you type in there. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And again, Chasing Cardboard. I'm going to be highlighting their channel on the channel. I'll be wearing, I've got one of his hats. If you want to grab one, he's got a few left. He's only got a few left. I've got hat number 90 of 100. It's up there on the top of my, right by my Julio there. You can probably almost see the tip, but maybe not quite. There you go. You can see the, let me point my finger to it. There, that hat up there hanging on my 1984 sheet there is Chasing Cardboard's serial numbered hat. I've got number 90 out of 100. So I think that just means he's got a few more hats left. I wish I could have got 100 out of 100. I wish I could have got his last one, but that's okay. Thank you, Donald. Did you receive my envelope? Oh yeah, I did. I opened it up earlier this week. Appreciate that, Jay. Was not expecting that. That was like a very, very late Christmas card. Too bad it was too late to add you into the Christmas card giveaway. But do appreciate it nonetheless, okay? So until next week, we will see you all on Tuesday. Remember, I'm only live Tuesday next week. Will be my only live. I'm going to be out of town Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'll be back Saturday. Won't be doing my Whatnot auctions until most likely April. That'll give me plenty of time to add up put my inventory onto whatnot so that I'll be ready to run auctions. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and have a good weekend. And as always, be blessed. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful